Celtics leading by 7. Pritchard with the ball. Still scoreless. Now here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Sacramento making some changes.
First team foul. Substitution on the
Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it up. Again, the miss by the King.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
He's such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Celtics leading by 11. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poked away. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside for Murray. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's Sacramento now, down by 15. The drive by Beal. Good. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Hukporti. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings trailed by 13. Murray outside. There's a screen. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 5 to shoot. Levine with it. Now Green defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing fouls.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hauser. The tray. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Kings trailed by 11. And here's Levine. He's got 6. Stolen. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Pass to Clifford. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Clifford got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Tatum on the wing. He has 7. Here's Queta. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Kings.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Celtics leading by 10. Outside, White. Here's Giddey. Westbrook pulls it in. Down low. And stolen by Tatum. And that does it for the first half of play. Boston on top, up by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Monk attacking. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. The Celtics on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Giddey. 5 on the clock. Doubled by Sabonis. Out to White. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for. Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
White, wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Monk. Kick out to Levine. Into the lane. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on White.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
There's a screen by Murray. Back to Monk. Here he goes. The rebound by the Celtics. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Giddey. And stolen by Murray. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin, back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Levine can't hit. Celtics leading by 11. Brown deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's White on the wing. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The three drills the three-pointer. Garza's got 5.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
A shot by Carter. Nobody around. Sacramento again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A shot by Brogdon wide open. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And here's Green outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Here is Carter. Hasn't made one yet. There's a good screen. Outside, Levine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Celtics leading by 12. Brogdon scanning the floor. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
.40 seconds left in the third. Plumlee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Now Pritchard. Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Seconds left to play here in the third. Out to the wing. Hunter, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. And so it's Boston. Looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston leading by 13. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Garza. Green left side. Now Pritchard. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pritchard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. Monk outside. Kick out to Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
They get it again. Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen by Monk. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Levine. It's over Brogdon. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 16. Giddey with it. Pass to Brown. Inside. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Giddey, no good. The Kings trail by 16. DeRozan with it. Defended by Giddey. Back to DeRozan. There's a screen by Murray. Shoots from the elbow. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Brown. Boston getting another chance here. It's stolen by DeRozan. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And the dunk by Tatum.
Completely in sync. Tatum knew exactly when to get up for that pass.
Pass to Murray. They could use a bucket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And here is Giddey. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside Tatum. Tatum downhill. Oh, the dunk.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum. Sending a message.
Here's Sabonis. And stolen by Tatum. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Substitution on the court.
The Kings trail by 18. Beal with it. He's picked up by White. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Brown. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
There's the screen. Pocket 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. It's an 18-point game.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Brown inside. Puts down the fadeaway jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Carter looking around. Now Beal. Carter outside. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics leading by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Tatum! And he does not hit. Achua inside. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2, Ariel Apoli.
He hits the second from the line. And stolen by Giddey.
Sacramento foul. Malik Monk. First personal foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line, Josh Giddey.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Boston.
Make it euphoria, Honoria. On a run, eating, creeping in Florida. I ain't even applauding you. These two hands come together. No one remembers the thought of you. Visions and staircases and rooftops. And even in rare cases, mask off, got bare faces for new ops. Trigger the worst when I come up big in the verse. You can hear the traces of Tupac. We deep in the trenches, but so poised. I realize the emptiest of minds make the most noise. We dope boys, but move so meticulous. Belichick drawing plays for viciousness. Now you know what the mission is.
I walk in barefoot like Rick. This not the time to confess. Sleep with 2 phones on my chest. Yesterday I was just broke. Today I look and blessed. Every time I come back home, baby go. These girls keep calling me handsome. Flew out to England and I went to Mexico. Cropping that on my pet because she too must be a messy. Yeah, yeah. Put that on my cats. I'm tired of these big protein. Get that weak out of my face. I gotta be honest, I cannot be happy unless my whole team get a taste. NDA red, cancel your at the day cause I go by respect. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Ay, in the basket. I'm in the cause I get king of the fashion. You can't get active. Up for it, I caught you lacking. Up for it, I caught you bragging. Up for it, I'm with the drama. Front of your mama, front of your daddy, your sister, your aunt. 200K taxes, please do not sue me. I can't afford to buy Paul Jr.
Hand me the rock band on me, and I look attractive. Ding up 5 fingers, my number. Barbarian tactic. My name is Booman. My name is not Jet. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Here's Giddey. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
LaVine can't hit. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Celtics. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
The kick out to White. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
To the paint. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to LaVine. Picked by Sabonis. And LaVine, here we go. Soft touch off the glass.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. LaVine, solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan right side. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Tatum. Five on the clock. Here's Giddey. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And it's Giddey missing. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Kings. 7-point differential. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Here's White. And Boston again with the bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Inside, Tatum. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston making a switch here.
Substituting on the
Kings trail by 11. Westbrook taking his time here. Blocked! And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Look, Westbrook does not mind contact while he's going to the bucket. In fact, he welcomes it.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Now here's Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 9. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. 46 seconds left to the first quarter here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brown with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Outside, Brown. Pass to Okporti. Achua with the rebound. King trailed by 9. And here's Beal. Three-pointer. Okporti grabs the board. Tatum with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 13. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter.
19.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Boston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Ryan. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Guys, back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kings trail by 11. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Monk looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
High post Plumlee. Brogdon from outside. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Plumlee. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Monk off the drive. Count it.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Garza. Outside Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Pritchard gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Celtics lead by 9.
Substitution for your Kings.
Outside Brogdon. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Up and in on the layup.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Peyton Pritchard picks one up. And Sacramento making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pritchard throughout his NBA career. Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Brogdon. It's over Monk. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substituting on the court.
Kings trail by 8. And here's Westbrook. Achua for 3. Goes back up. The kick to Hunter. From downtown. Boston pulls it in. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside Achua. Pass to Westbrook. Here's the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Here's a guy, Brogdon, that led the league from the stripe. Not the player you would choose to send to the line.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Jacks up a 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Clifford. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Brogdon with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot here. There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Boston leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Queta. Now Brown, defended by DeRozan. Fader on the way. Brown can't hit.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
On the wing, Levine. Oh, just dropping it in. Levine. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
And it's Giddey missing. Kings trail by 12. Pass to Sabonis. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so here's Sacramento. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, he is the exception to the rule.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Giddey.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Boston leading by 11. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Now here's Murray. Monk for 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Timeout.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Levine. Back to Monk. Beyond the arc. Queta pulls it in. Boston leading by 15. Outside Giddey. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Levine for 3. Queta pulls it in. And Giddey has got the ball here for Boston. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Brown. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Pass to Beal. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And here are the Celtics. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in a lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Brown. And no good, trying to use the glass.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Shot by Levine, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
It's Beal on the wing to the inside. Sabonis takes a three. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston leading by 17. Nice D from Beal.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside for Levine. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 11 points.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Boston. DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. Carter from outside knocks down the long J. Carter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Green. Stolen by Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their
51.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Green. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And he trims the lead to single digits.
You definitely saw the speed of Monk in this transition break.
Pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Garza. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. High post Plumlee. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Kings trail by 9. Murray with it. Pritchard picks him up to the inside. Sabonis right side. Tipped. The turnaround Jay. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Boston leading by 9. Pass to Garza. The 3 ball. Sends it home. From three-point land.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
Yabusele outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Green. Here's Garza. Brogdon from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Clearly, Brogdon has all the confidence in his shot, so when he fires, he can fire without hesitation.
Here's DeRozan. Fires the three. The rebound by Yabusele. Outside, Green. Pass to Garza. The three is up. It doesn't go for him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
And here's Yabusele. He's covered by LaVine. Now Brogdon. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Kings trail by 11. Outside LaVine. Now DeRozan.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Celtics lead by 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brogdon up top. From 20 feet out. Cleared away by DeRozan. Neal left side with the drive. Shot's no good. And it's Green with the ball for Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. It's good.
Phenomenal focus. Boston takes pleasure in fighting off that contact.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kings trail by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Now Murray. Now LaVine. Now DeRozan from deep. Oh, he can't hit it. 1:39 left in the final quarter. Tatum drives in. Oh, no good on the layup. And it's Sacramento's ball. White with a steal. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself through off.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jayson Tatum.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. On the wing, DeRozan. Lets it fly from 18. Brown pulls down the board. Boston on offense. Murray pulls it down. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.